Hello and welcome to uxColor. I want to explain the basics of uxColor data visualization. We map numbers to colors, compare it to the heat map style of color mapping, and take a quick look at a uxColor map. I want to start with some slides out of a slideshow on our website. This is our introductory. I want an introduction to uxColor slideshow. I want to go out to this slide and stop it. So I have a line graph here, 83 points in that line graph. And this is a heat map style of color mapping. And there's a spectrum associated with it. Red is relative low, white mid-range, and green relative high value. And that's relative to the range of values over the time that you graph or color map. Lowest point is painted red, the lowest color in the spectrum. Midpoint's painted white, middle color in the spectrum, and the high point's painted green. I want to step to the next slide. Here I've added a second line graph with a much higher scale, and it causes a problem both for the line graph and the heat maps. Both have problems with data in widely divergent ranges. The line graphs appear flat, and the heat map now shows just one red and green line. I want to step forward one more time, and now I'm looking at, I've transformed this to the uxColor style of color mapping, and this is why we have a patent. We solved that problem of scale. And now commonality in the data is seen as commonality in the uxColor map. Now let's go look at a uxColor map itself. This is a uxColor map. This is the SP500 map, 500 rows in this map. This is stock price data. Each row in this map, let me wake this cursor up, is in this daily data map is a end of day close. Each row is a stock. Each column is an end of day close, except at the far right. And that has the current day value as of this update time. Vertical color bands are commonality in time. There's sort controls down here. If I sort this by industry, now horizontal bands are commonality within industry groups, and unusual patterns or in observations or outliers within an industry group stand out in the color field. You can scroll this up and down. There's basically the data that's in 500 line graphs. And you can take that interlace window. This is a one-year interlace window, so color is relative to the range of values over that interlace time, that one-year time. This is August 19th, 2013. August 20th, 2014. Red indicate relative low, green relative high. So greens on the right are stocks that are hitting new yearly highs, and there's a stock that probably hit a new yearly high today. And the data menus, the sort menus, the interlace controls. Just scroll that window through time if you want to. Go back and study patterns in history. Understanding, studying, and gaining the knowledge from patterns in history builds your understanding of how stock markets or whatever your process that you're monitoring with the uxColor works and unfolds. These are the color controls. You can set that window bandwidth to 1/4 or one, and what this is telling me that in the U.S. market, a local bottom was hit back here. Oops, let me pull this up to the current time. Local bottom was hit back here, August 9th, and we've had 2 or 3 up days. Color controls. Let's go back to a one-year window, and let's set this to the heat map style. And this is why uxColor received a patent. Heat maps have problems with color and can't handle values, numeric values in widely different ranges. This is probably price line in the $1,100, $1,200, $1,300 range. You can line graph, you can highlight and find. Let's go back to the uxColor style of color mapping. And that's the basics of uxColor. Thank you.